My name is Deanne Nixon. I'm an artist based out of Denver, Colorado, and I'm so excited to be showing at the Amway Grand Plaza Hotel for Art Prize 2015. The Heart Project was designed to be an experience, a place to be entered into and explored. I wanted to create a space that completely surrounds and envelops the viewer, that can be moved around in, much like a maze. And the center is this very private space, and there's really only enough room for 2 or 3 people to stand together. The project represents the center, core, or inner essence of an individual, quite literally the heart of a person. I wanted to illustrate the convergence of body and soul, our cellular makeup represented with the brushstrokes and the red color, combined with our more spiritual, ethereal elements that are not as easily defined. And of equal importance, I wanted the viewer to be able to move through and explore the layers or levels of the installation, simulating the way we move in relationship from strangers to acquaintances to beloved friends in our lives. And then most importantly, the center space is this place where true intimacy is cultivated. I think we often mistake intimacy for things like closeness or the comfort of validation and approval, when it's much deeper than that. And I think that intimacy is so much more vulnerable. It involves us standing alone on our own 2 feet with this strong inner confidence in our core. And it hinges on our ability to hang on to that self in the presence of another and then let that true self be known. And that takes courage. And there we risk rejection and disapproval, but only there in that raw space of intimacy can we truly be known for who we are. The catalyst for this project was a prayer I had with God. And it was during a time when I was contemplating ideas. Where do ideas come from? How do we cultivate more of them in our minds? And so I told God, you have really good ideas. Why don't you give me one? And he answered with 4 words and a question, saying, when I'm with you, what does it look like and how does it feel when you're in my presence and when we are together? And so this installation is the answer to that question. It's the heart and the soul portrayed as a meeting place. I believe the church is no longer a building. The church resides in the hearts of its people. We are modern temples in the places that God resides. He wanted to be so near to us, he chose to live in our very hearts.